Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another stream on the greatest channel on the internet of all the channels. And that is definitely a true statement. And I guess that's it. Thanks for the support, people. Hey, here's a question for you guys before we get started. How do you feel about where the chat is in the stream? I'm thinking about taking the chat and moving it to over here, because I don't usually sculpt in that corner anyway. And then I'm thinking what we could do is, if the chat's in that corner, let's just pretend I have a thing in the middle of the screen that I'm working on. Hey, what's up, Mike? If the chat's there, I could get rid of... Oh, I can't get rid of it because the text, unless... Ooh, let's play with the chat for a second. You guys down? Are you guys down for playing with the? Let's see if I can talk. Ooh. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see what we can do here. Can we change the text color? We can't change the text color. Maybe we can. Can we? No, we can't. I was thinking about getting rid of the background and then leaving it like that, but I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that better? I don't know if I like that better. If I had a darker background, maybe we could start sculpting on a darker blue background. Let's try that. Let's try that real quick. If we go for a darker background, then maybe... How's that? Does that look nice? Or is that too dark? I don't know if I like it. Yeah, maybe we just leave it over here, like always, and just put the backgrounds back on. I wanted to try to get it with no background, but well, it just didn't work out. Could do it like that. No, that's no good. What if let's just leave it like this. Yep, I guess we're just gonna have to leave it like that. I tried. Hey, what do you guys... How's the audio? Is the fan too loud? Anyway, let me know about the audio. So this is the head I was working on the other day after the stream. And I wanted it to be kind of a counterpart to this head, so that we have two Army Builder class designs. This one with the blue forehead piece, which we've been working on for a while. That one's done now. And I made this one. And I was thinking about doing more to it, but I think it kind of looks good the way it is. I mean, I'll probably pop in a couple little details here and there, but I think I kind of like it like that. What do you guys think? Should I change stuff? I was thinking about, let's try this. Okay, let's try this and we'll see what happens. We'll work on this for a minute, cuz why not? I want to... There we go. What I want to do is have some fun. Okay, we won't do that. Okay, what I'm thinking about doing is just kind of taking off the nubbin. I don't think we need the nubbin. Maybe on the second head. Maybe we do. I don't know. I think we should just give it a shot and see. Also, welcome, Bog. Thanks for being here. Everybody else, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Doggy Donut, welcome. You're a new name. Are you a YouTuber turned Twitcher from my YouTube channel, or are you just a Twitcher who happened to get lucky and find the channel? Thanks for following. So I'm thinking we may just leave that like that. Turn everything else back on. Maybe for this head we don't have the nubbin. As much of a nubbin. Or maybe we get rid of it completely. Let's try getting rid of it completely. Make sure there's no parts peeking through. Oh, I've got some clearance. That's good. You never want the inside to come out of the outside, because then you have issues when it prints. Easy to resolve issues, but still. Oh, cool. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Alright, how do we like it without the nubbin? I think we don't need the nubbin. I think that's okay. How's the product line going? You're looking at it, man. It is... We're moving along at a pretty steady pace. You've missed a lot. What do you guys think about turning off these pieces? Should I turn that piece off, or should I leave it on like the other? I'm thinking maybe we leave it off. Well, it kind of needs it. It needs something. Your brother loves my channel? Why don't... What about you? Hey, Fushigidane! What's up? It's hard to see where that curvature is. I think I might have got it. That's not helping. Armored horns. Yeah, we're not doing armored horns. That's not gonna happen on this head. This head definitely doesn't need armored horns. I think what I might do, though, since this is actually two pieces right here. Thanks, Master Bat 117. Yeah, this is gonna go through Kickstarter, and then it will be an official thing. Oh, you said, so when are these? Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing to know. Oh, Dark, you want to see everything you've missed? You've missed a lot. Anybody out there kind of new and they would like to see a brief recap type situation of what we've got going on here? Because that could be arranged. Thanks, Tech Frog. Thanks, Dark. Oh, speaking of the shelves, guys, I got a few more things up there. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see of it, but I'll try to show you. Let's see if you can see anything. Yeah, it's too dark back there right now, but, well, you can't really see it at all. All the NECA stuff's up on that side, all the way behind me. And then the other stuff's right behind. Yeah, you can't see it. Oh well, I tried. Next time we stream the shelves, you can see. Let me see here. How much more do we need? Alright. Okay, let's get this. That's well enough. Now I'm thinking about taking, maybe because we have this, like a seam here, maybe we do the same kind of thing. How do I make the shelves anti-dust? It's a secret. What I did is I created a lot of little tiny, I didn't create them, I got a bunch of little tiny stainless steel tubes, okay, like 1/4-inch tubes, and then I welded like a giant cage of those tubes that fits inside the shelves, and they have little holes in them, and then at the outside of the cabinet on the one side, I hook a vacuum up to that, and what I do is I leave that turned on and it sucks all of the air out of the cabinets. And it's actually like not only dust free, but it's a complete vacuum inside. I made that all up. It's just it's just weather stripping around the doors. Oh, thanks, Brian. So here's what I want to try to do. I want to try if we... Well, maybe I can just draw it out. Let's give that a shot first. Is that gonna look good? Ooh, I do kind of like the quilty look. Hey, Trippinator, what's up? Yeah, I think I might like that. It's gonna be kind of hard to do. No, that won't work. What's the best way for me to do this? Ooh, it might even be cooler to not do it that way. Not do what I was gonna do. But what if we did that? Like a pattern. Oh man. You know how sometimes you just gotta take a dump. Oh man. That's kind of cool. The video probably does look a little bit better on Twitch than YouTube. I don't know what to do here. Let's move the light around and see if that helps. Let's move it to the side. It doesn't really make a difference. I don't think I like that there. I want to have some kind of stitch work in here. Not stitch work, because it's going to be too small to actually do stitch work. Yeah, that you should probably see a doctor for Shigadane. I do think I want to make my line narrower. That probably will look better. Oh yeah? That's the way to go? Thanks, man. Thanks for telling me how I should do my art. I appreciate that. Oh. Why would I bother sketching it out when I can literally sketch it out in 3D? Things look very different in 2D than they do in 3D. Have you ever seen a 2D animation converted to 3D? Very different. Very different indeed. What if we just mimic those lines? Ooh, that's an idea. That doesn't mean it's a good idea, but it could be. I don't like it. I need something in the middle though. I think. I may not end up keeping it, but I feel like as of right now I need something in it. That's not a bad look, farther forward. Thanks, Travis. I appreciate you. Let's turn it up to 15. Oh, well, you know what? If Hasbro does it, that's definitely the way to go. Oh yeah, the smaller panel lines look way better. Why is there a gap there? What the shit is this? Giuseppe! Hey, Giuseppe. The town I grew up in had a pizza place called Giuseppe's. They were the bee's knees. Oh yeah, I definitely like the smaller lines better. Maybe if we just move them in a little bit, we don't need to add a second batch. Yeah, yeah, that's the ticket. If only I could just get these to connect the way I like. If I reduce my radius a little bit, that'll probably do it. Yeah, boy. Maybe the lines should come up to here. Shit. Totally screwed that one up. Definitely like the lines going farther up though. That's definitely the thing to do. How's that? Is that gonna be good? It could be. It could be. And bam. Looks kind of nice. I don't want them up that far though. Shit. I'm a stickler for details. What can I say? Well, that was farther than I wanted by far. Shoo-be-doo. Shoo-be-doo, da-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Let's get rid of that lump right there. There's a wee little lump. There it is. Get out of there, lump. No one likes you. Alright, let's put the pad, do the thing. I don't remember what size that was. Let's turn that. I don't understand what's happening right now. Why is the line different? Screw this. I quit. We're done. Stream's over. Why is it doing that? Stop making a gap. The one, like, most basic thing. Don't make a gap. Why I oughta. I think I could probably just fill it in, and then we'll be good. Alright, you guys still want me to run through some of the other stuff we've been working on? That'll be fine. Nobody will be able to see a difference in the... Actually, here's what we'll do. I'll make sure nobody can see the difference. Get off my screen, please. There we go. Brushes. Go to smooth. Smooth directional. And then if we just run our brush right along here, in a directional fashion, you see, it'll smooth it all out just the way we want. I think that looks cool. It mimics the other head design, but is totally different. Now the question... When did Anthony get merch? For a minute? I think that was back when you were having a hurricane, probably. Honestly speaking, your hurricane got in the way of the stuff. You missed it. Yeah, I like that. ZBrush looks like something that would make you scream a lot. So many jokes I could put there. Alright, I like that. I think I'm tempted. I know I'm tempted. I wish I was paying attention to what size of brush I used for that top piece. I think it was like 60. Was it like 60? It's pretty close. Kind of want to put one back here and see how it looks. Just for a little bit of extra deets. All about the deets, baby. Why not? Hurricane Maria? I thought it was Hurricane Harvey. I have all kinds of merch. A wide variety of shirts I spent a fair amount of time designing, even though they're fairly basic, to appeal to the broadest audience. I make almost no money on the sale of the shirts, by the way, but I get a couple bucks. So if you're getting a shirt and supporting, then it does help. No, it's just something, it's art. Art's gonna art. Yeah, you know what? I kind of agree with John there, Victor. I can't believe you let the hurricane prevent you from more important things. Irma and Maria. I know where you freaking lived, man. I just thought Harvey is the one. Maybe like Harvey is the like the big one, and then this like it spawned off the two small. I don't remember. All I remember, I mean, I remember the names, but I thought it was Harvey. Are you sure which hurricane hit you or not? All right, let's just use the smooth directional brush. Oh, that's the ticket right there. Oh man, guys, I think we found our design right there. Oop, let's pop one of these on. Bam. Oh, cool. No, we're not doing that. JK lol. Ah, let's do this. Let's oh, it's the other ninja. Oh, there we go. I like it. Do you all like it? I like it. I think we'll save it like that. Although, I feel like I need to adjust this a little bit. Yep, I think that looks pretty good. Hey, what's up, Tiggs? How you doing? Alright, I was thinking about doing something else down here, but I don't think I really need it. I think I kind of like just this piece being a stark contrast. So many Cyberpunk Ninja, is there a challenge? I'm pretty sure I'm the only one working on Cyberpunk Ninjas ever of all time. I don't think anybody else has ever done it. But if there are other people working on it, I have no idea why they are. I'm making a line of action figures, Sigma. Unless you're just referring to the fact that I've been working on it for a while, and that is simply because I'm making a whole line of action figures. Victor, I don't know, letting a power outage stop you from using the internet seems kinda like you should have tried a little harder. It might just be me, it's possible. I mean, there definitely could be other people, I was just joking about that, but I don't know why they would be doing it. If not just for fun. I like those panel lines in there, I think that gives it a nice aesthetic. Aesthetic? Aesthetic. Okay. Guys, I'm really high energy today, I don't know why. Other than the caffeine I had today. Nah, it's not that. It's probably the cocaine. Just kidding. Don't do drugs, just a joke. Don't do cocaine. I wouldn't even know how to get cocaine. Hey, a thing happened. Let's say Amanda X something. Thanks, Amanda X something. I appreciate you. I think it said Amanda X something. Wait, you're selling these? Time save up. What? What? English, man. English. Scorpion? How is Scorpion a cyberpunk ninja? Please tell me that. I want to know how Scorpion is even remotely close to cyberpunk. Alright, I'm going to show you guys because Joe... I always thought it was Joy's radar, not Joss radar. Damn, I've been reading your name wrong for like multiple years. Alright, we're gonna save this off in case I forgot. This head is a spitting image of Scorpion. It most certainly is not. I don't like steampunk, so I'm not doing steampunk stuff. Okay, so let me show you guys what we have going on here for those of you that are relatively new. I've been reading your name wrong for like 15 years now. Alright, here's one of the more recent heads we did. I'm going to show you guys some of the heads first, and then some helmets, and then some booty. I mean body. Booty too. So everybody likes to always say as soon as you make a ninja with a faceplate thingy, it looks like Mortal Kombat. But really, there have been like a trillion, maybe even a Googleplex of ninjas with faceplates. It's not all just Mortal Kombat, guys. What? I'm not copying shit, Stalwart. I'm gonna call you Stuart from now on and tell you to buzz right off. Also, Raiden is not the only person to have a hat like this. These hats existed long before Raiden. So did the Mortal Kombat style face masks. Those existed long before Mortal Kombat. Anyway. Oh, if you're talking about the BMX ninjas, that doesn't count. So there's one of the heads, by the way. So there's one of them. Sigma said he's just playing. I don't know what you're referring to, Sigma. But seriously, like ninjas and Japanese people in general that are wearing like armor and stuff have been wearing faceplate things long before those crazy American guys decided to put them in their game. You think they invented that shit? They didn't. Anywho, we don't need to look at the plain heads, that's boring. We'll look at the other basic ninja head first. So there's the other basic ninja head. I do quite like the tubers. I'm gonna miss the tubers. Hey, Clixel. I'm gonna call you Clixel. I'm doing alright. How's it going with you? Looks like Nakalter from Forever Eternal. You're just putting words together that aren't even real words. So there's the other ninja head. These are like the two army builders. I haven't watched the new Venom trailer. Rain is one of the Mortal Kombat ninjas. These will be real figures. Okay, so let's look at some of the helmets now. This is the most recent helmet we've made. I'm going to show you guys a quick glimpse of all the stuff, or at least most of the stuff. So this is one of the helmets I've made recently. I love this look now that I've changed it. I refined it a little bit after last week. I got your name right. I knew I did, especially the first way. That's exactly how you pronounce that name. more of a glottal sound. It's like down here. Okay, so that's one of the helmets, and then we have this one. I'm trying to just make a bunch of shit so that I can make a solid batch of things for the first batch, and then we have more to use later on and for like extended goals and things like that. The prints will be only for prototypes. Patent issues for articulation? I'm pretty sure you can't have a patent on basic articulation. Like putting a peg into an arm, you can't have a patent on something like that. Otherwise, you would never see multiple action figure companies doing it. Alright, so here's one. I particularly like this one. It has just a bit of a Sentai look to it, and I like that a lot. I have to put a new head in there, though. That's still the old head with the funny eyes. There is a pay-in for putting a wire in the sleeve of a shirt. What? What? I'm assuming you meant patent. But, what are you talking about? We're not making textiles over here. And then we have this head. Once I'm done showing off this stuff, we'll get back to work. But some people asked to see it, guys. Let me say hi to the new people on Twitch while it's loading the file. Anybody lurking out there? All the regulars are here. Welcome, regulars. Thanks for being here. Then we have Amanda XV. I didn't get the V. I got the X, though. Thanks for being here. Hey, Urdar Brunin. Welcome. Anders, are you the same Urdar Brunin from before, from a long time ago? Thanks for being here. Banananin. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm going to say that to everybody who's new. Bloodluster. Thanks for being here. Commander Root, you've been here before. Cybertaz, you've been here before. Decaf Smurf, I like your username. Doggy Donut, already said hi. E-Finery. Matt Mon Gaming. A lot of new people on Twitch. Thanks for being here, everybody. Slow Cool. Retro Romantic. I think that's all the new people. Thanks for being here, guys. Alright. So here's another one of the heads. Doobie-doobie-doop. Oh, the pricing? I don't know about the pricing yet. I'm aiming for 40 to 60, but we'll see. They don't make scenes for the trailer. Alright? That would cost far too much. They use scenes that sometimes get cut out of the movie by chance for the trailer. Or sometimes they find something that already got cut out of the movie, and then they use it for the trailer. But they're not making scenes for the trailer. Alright, we're gonna run a few more helmets, because we have a bunch of those. Yeah, obviously I'll be doing videos to promote the Kickstarter. Marina Rabirucci. I probably pronounced that wrong a little bit. Oh, you're watching while you work? Well, that's a good way to do it. That's when I like to watch streams too. So there's another one. We actually have to go through all the helmets and like fill in the bottoms and then cut out the peg holes. But we'll do that either later or another time altogether. This is another one. I'm probably going to tweak this one a little bit, but... we'll see. No females yet. That might... they're going to come eventually, but for now, Not yet. Not yet is the only answer I have for that. Ooh. I am from Ohio. Here's another one. I'm not sure how I feel. I like it from the front a lot. I'm not loving it from the side, but I don't hate it, so I might keep it. I might just fill this part out. Let's try it. Live. Probably did too much. I did too much. Well, it kind of worked. Gives it kind of a cool look. Oh, alright. Well, there's that one. What is the Kickstarter for? I'm making a line of action figures, and the Kickstarter is for that. It doesn't exist yet, though, because I'm still working on the action figures. Next. Next is this one. I'm not drawing this. This is 3D, man. I really like this one a lot. I love the color scheme too. I don't know if the color scheme's gonna stay. But I do like this one in particular. Alright, next. Let's look at this one. We've got a bunch of different heads, because obviously you need to have different heads for different characters. The price point? $1 million. About 40 to 60 is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear was white, so definitely not that color scheme. Alright, next. Let's look at this one. Also, that is not the Buzz Lightyear color scheme. Buzz Lightyear was white. That's racist, probably, somehow. So here's another helmet. Is this the first figure? I'm showing you a bunch of different heads. How are you going to ask me if this is the first figure? Oh, man. Hey, there's a new Twitch person I didn't see. Rise of CG. I totally messed up CG because words are hard. You predict this Kickstarter will cost a fortune to back. Why? I just said $40 to $60. I do card art for one currently and it got crazy. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Okay, so here's another one anyway. Okay. Next. Are you prepping for the game? What game? Yeah, action figure lines cost a lot. It's not... Yes, multiple hundreds of thousands, probably. What Kickstarter are you part of? This guy needs some kind of ventilation down here, I think. Something. Maybe I'll pop out a couple of, Ooh! Ooh! Let's try that. We're gonna work on this one for a second. What is this? There's cogs and things. I never saw those before. Weird. Well, let's just use that for now. Rise of CG is now following. I don't like that at all. Let's change the color. Maybe it'll look better if the color's better. Nope. Making a figure in this stream? No, I've been working on the entire line throughout all of the streams. Yeah, I don't like this look particularly. You can't say anything about it? Anyway, what does doing card art have to do with, for something else have to do with what I'm doing? And then we have this one. Okay, here, Joss Radar. Here's what you can do. I don't know what your NDA says, but here's what you can do. You can tell us if you're working on a Kickstarter for something that already has existing product or not. That's something. 3.75 inch scale. Well, then it's not something I'm familiar with, so never mind. Unless you're talking about the Vitruvian hacks, in which case I'm familiar with, relatively speaking. So there's one that's got like little lenses all over his face so he can see things. So I like that one a lot too. I like a lot of these a lot. Some of them not as much. Alright, now we have some samurai style helmets. Let's look at those real quick. I told you guys this was going to take a few minutes if you wanted to see this. Oh, wait! We have to look at the Oni masks. There's an Oni mask for you. Someone wanted to see that. Now you have. I'm thinking about getting rid of the bottom teeth though to make it easier to produce. And they don't really need to be there. I mean, they look better there. No doubt about it. But they don't need to be there. Hey, Sigma, you're really starting to get annoying by listing what they could look like. I mean, like, Oni masks existed a long time before Yoshimitsu existed. So, it's really getting kind of old. So there's one with, like, an Oni mask. And, see, I think I'm gonna not use the bottom teeth. They don't necessarily, I mean, like, they definitely look cooler, but it still looks fine without them. And it'll be a lot easier to produce without the teeth, the bottom teeth poking up. So I think I might do that. You still get the look. I mean, I get that you're probably not trying to be abrasive, Sigma, but it's getting a little annoying. If somebody's making artwork and you keep saying it looks like something that it's not, That's kind of annoying. Just for future reference. Especially since Oni masks are thousands, probably not thousands, hundreds, many hundreds of years old. Maybe not, that seems like a lot too. Maybe a couple hundred years old. Yoshimitsu's what, 20 years old, 30 years old? Let's turn the bottom teeth off on this one too. Yeah, see, I don't think you need them. In fact, I might like it better without them. Yeah, it'll involve 3D printing and injection molding. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose the bottom teeth. So there's two different Oni masks. I can't word today at all. And then we have... Oh, yeah. Oh. Two different samurai style helmets. Color scheme is just tentative, but there's one of them. It ended up with kind of a Guyver type look to the eyes. I didn't do that on purpose, but shit, it looks kind of cool. So why not? Yeah, that's absolutely right, Jost Radar. But that doesn't mean that it's like you just keep calling out, it looks like you're copying this. It looks like you're copying this. Yeah, I'm not, one, and two, even if I was, shh. Especially, here's the thing, like, samurais have existed for a very long time, and people have been iterating on those designs for as long as they've existed. So to say that mine looks like another one that already exists, no, it's my turn to iterate upon an existing design of the samurai design. You know? Chrome Dome isn't Japanese looking though, he's Egyptian looking, isn't he? I thought Chrome Dome was like Egyptian. Maybe I always just thought that because he had kind of like cat-like features. So here's another one. I like this one, of the two samurais. Well, samurais are all armored up, generally speaking, in real life, and ninjas generally aren't very armored up, so samurais are cooler designs. None of these designs have been inspired by existing characters, though. Like, that's not something that's happened. I haven't done that. In fact, I can show you the reference I've used for the samurai stuff and the Oni masks and stuff, and it's all authentic armor. You didn't upset me, but you were being a critique. You weren't being a critique. Don't sell yourself short. I don't care if you're the only one. I expect many people will try to find as many flaws as possible. Everybody's got an agenda. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna do about like warehousing and stuff. That I might just go through Amazon for that. I don't know, but I know some people with a warehouse. A person with a warehouse, so we'll see if that works out. Oh my god, I'm never gonna not call you Joy's Radar. Unless there's another person with that name, in which case I haven't been pronouncing yours wrong, I've just been talking to a different person. Are you saying you do the same kind of thing in terms of looking at, like, classical armor designs and things like that? Actually, I don't even know if I have the reference anymore because I stopped using reference altogether. I just started just doing random shit. But in some of the other streams, the reference was actually on screen. So if you wanted to go back and look, you can do that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can Google basically any design, and you will find something that looks like something else. No matter what. Whatever you can think of, you Google it, you'll find somebody who's drawn or created something like that. Alright, so what I'm opening now is the master file for all the booty parts. Do I have a date on when these are going to be finished? Nope. It's a lot of work for one man to undertake. So it's going to be done whenever it gets done. So while this is loading, let me see if there's anybody I can say hi to on Twitch. Any new people? I would do it on YouTube, but that YouTube is like, we don't want to show you who's watching. Any new names over here? No new names. The number's gone up, but no new names, which means lurkers. That's okay, lurkers. I appreciate you. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Old stuff. Classic. I was looking at a lot of different samurai armors. Actually, here's the thing. I kind of lied. When I made my custom Deadpool figure that was a samurai, I looked up a bunch of samurai armor for that. And then I had it in my head, and I used it for this. The only stuff I had, like, referencey for this was the Oni masks. Otherwise, I just look around and see stuff. Do I bite my nails? No, that's gross, man. It's not actually booty, guys. My God, why are you paying attention to that dude so much? Answer other people's questions. I've answered all of the questions. Why are you complaining so much? I have literally answered every question that I have been asked. So there's one version. Oh my gosh, he's got two different sets of lower legs on. No. No. Let's turn those off. There we go. So there's one version. Now this is still a work in progress, but there's one version. And then we also have a different belt, which I prefer, but I needed a little bit, and the belt's not really sculpted there, it's just mushed around. But we also have this one, which is my personal preference. Hang on, there it is. A little bit of extra padding there on the hips, hides the articulation a little bit. Oh yeah. So we have that, and then what we can also do is swap out, swap out these guys. No, not like that. There, like that. If I make anime-like figures, I don't know what that means. I don't have a 3D printer, but yes, I'll be selling them whenever the line is done. There'll be a Kickstarter. Alright, so there's that, and then instead of the naked body... Nope, Cyberpunk Ninjas. It's on the title, man. You guys need to read the title. Alright, let's turn off the naked parts. And turn on... Whoop! Shit. Shit. I hate it when that happens. Hang on. I turned on everything. Didn't mean to. There we go. So there's that option for the chest. And then we also have interchangeable sleeve bits. If you want to not have tattered sleeve bits, not you, but if I'm designing one and I don't want the tattered sleeve bits, I can do... Why is this happening to me? Somewhere. Oh. Where's the part? I have to find the part. Give me a second here. Is it this one? There it is. You can have non-tattered sleeve bits. Okay, and then if we want to have an entirely different upper body, this one's not quite done yet, but it is a thing. If I can find the parts. Is that it? I don't know anymore. I made too many different things. They all blend together in my head. Yeah, okay, so there's a different chest armor. Yeah, I kind of like that one. That looks good with the new proportions. Obviously, the hood won't be on every figure, but it looks cool, so I'm going to leave it on there now. I only have one head on this file just to give it a head, so you don't have to pay attention to the hood if you don't want to. Okay, and then we also have robot parts, which are all interchangeable. So, for instance, if we wanted a robot chest, or you could just call it armor, whatever, you know, you get to be creative. If you want the torso to be cybernetic, we can do that. If I can find it, it's somewhere over here. Put that on. This is kind of like making your own Barbie. Where's the... There it is. So if you wanted to just have like armored torso, you could do that. But I prefer to like... Well, no, that looks kind of that looks kind of sweet like that. I have not seen the new Venom trailer. So we could also just go like full-on cyborg and turn off all the human parts. Or you can mix and match, of course, however you prefer. Oh. Do 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 do. So you can see there's quite a few different options, and still working on it. Obviously, we're not done yet. So yeah, you can go full cyborg. You can go half and half. You can pretty much do whatever you want to do. And there you go. I mean, you can't. I'll do it, and you can buy the different figures. And I guess technically you could swap out the parts if you really wanted to, but they're all relatively interchangeable. Then I'm still working on the weapons too. Ooh, I forgot. Ooh, I forgot something. I could go to this file to show you, I think. Oh, it's not there anymore. I have like one that's rigged up with all the samurai stuff. I wonder which file. Is it this one? I want to see if I can show you the one that has like all of the different samurai gear at once. Because a lot of the ninjas in anime and cartoons and things like to dress like samurai. So we're going to go ahead and do that too. Because whatever makes money, baby. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I'll show you the weapons. I'm hoping I have the samurai gear in this file. I may not. Look at all these pieces. This is the file I built this guy in. You can see all of the different pieces. Oh, I already put that one together. Okay, let's see. This may not be the samurai parts one. Oh, it might be. It's not going to be perfectly scaled and everything, but we can still look at it, because I want to. We haven't looked at this in ages. We have extra armor. I think that's it. I never finished working on the samurai stuff, and obviously it's not right. Is there not one for the front? I thought I had one for the front, too. Oh, well. I must have not finished working on it. But we can just do this. Stop resizing, damn it. If we only look at it from here, it looks like I didn't forget to do any parts. Now you can see all the different armor pieces. A supplier. You're gonna have a supplier help you out. A supplier of what? I don't know what you're talking about. A supplier. Suppliers supply materials. I don't know what, how, what? I don't understand your question. Alright, so let's look at some of the weapons. I need to work on them still too. But like I said, it's a big project. Big project, many hours. Nope, I opened this Metroid parts. Damn it, still working on getting those made. Who likes Super Metroid? Well, there's some Metroid stuff trying to get produced for the Figma Samus Aran figures. The samurai, it's literally just shoulder pads and a chest pad on top of the other stuff. They're gonna be different than Figma. What was I? Oh, the weapons. Where the heck are they? There they are. Trimp, you're not graduating from college because of a credit? Just take a credit, man. Just do it. No, that blows. But realistically, like practically speaking, it doesn't... I guess unless you absolutely need your degree to get a job, it doesn't make it that much of a difference. Like you could just pop it out next semester, no problem. Yeah, so here's some of the weapons. Why can't I... Why aren't they moving? Oh, I know why. Because they're not all on this. They're not all technically on the screen right now. I took screenshots of them and put them next to each other. But yeah, there's some of the weapons. Obviously, they're not all going to make the cut. Some are, some aren't. Ninjato, Katana, those will for sure. I do like the Tonfa, but I don't know about the Tonfa. I like this sword over here a whole bunch. I like this sword a whole bunch. This one, not so much. I do like this one a lot. I'm not sure if I want to do kunai like this or if I want to go like throwing knife instead. You know, with like a spine and a blade. I don't know. And then we also have the commas and the big thing with the... I don't know if this is going to be a thing. I think what I might do is put holes in the end of the commas and then just make a middle piece that's like a small baton, also its own accessory, and then they can be connected. I don't know. So that's some of the weapons. Have we looked at everything? I think we might have looked at everything. We didn't look at these heads. I guess we could... Shut up, John. No one asked you, you ginger. I'm just kidding. For the new people out there, I know John, and he's a ginger. Everything I made here started off... Where is it? Hang on. Started off right here. I'll show you. I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew Maddox. Someone who will help me make the action figures. I don't know what you mean. Because obviously I'm not making them. I can't make 1,000 action figures. It ain't going to be maskless. I just showed you a whole bunch of heads. But this is how all of them have started. A Saphir. I do some of this, so this is the general workflow right here. Alright. Neck, arms, legs. Pretty close. Some cheeks. You need some cheeks. I'm joking now, but it is how I started every file. Except for the ones that are, like, clearly not spherical. So that's... Oh, and a navel. Anyway, I can show you the heads. I may still change the hair. I don't know, because it's gonna look kind of weird here, but when it's only this big, the hair is gonna look good like this, but I still might change it to more like anime style. Start with a ball, yeah, man. Well, okay, so for like the swords and stuff, I didn't start with a ball. I start with like a square instead of a ball. But for all the sculpted stuff, like the sculpting, like traditional sculpting stuff, I start with a ball. So there's one of the naked heads. And then we have... Some of these are going to take longer to load, I think. Some may not. I don't know. Then we have that one, and then we have... Here's another one. Oh, I'm high energy and tired at the same time. William Dafoe, yeah, because that's not even a person, first of all. Second of all, it looks nothing like any of the characters I just showed. Not even remotely. Not even the tiniest bit. There's one. So there's that one. I don't know why I say that every time. Obviously that's that one. If it wasn't that one, you wouldn't be able to see it. Three more. Trace Moss. Did I not? Oh, I clicked it. Nope, I'm self-taught on everything I do. I mean, other than using, like, tutorials and stuff on YouTube. I really like how this one turned out. I don't know, I may not change the hair, but I might. So there's that one. Oh, I said it again. And then... that one that's loading now. There's a lot. I told you guys I had a lot. If you wanted to see it, it was going to take a minute. You can't blame me. The Todd McFarlane design for Spider-Man, my favorite. Yes. Venom 2. Oh yeah, here it is. So there's another one. I'll zoom out so you can see it a little better. And then one more. I think that's the right file, but I'm not sure. Well, I've only got 2 that are painted, John, so that's not a fair comparison. Even though you said so far, it's still not fair to the other files. They want to be represented with color too. The thing is, they trained me to not see color. And so now all my files are grayscale. Get it? So I also have this one with a mohawk. That's not Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man 2099. Doesn't count. Don't have to change your mind. So there's one with the mohawk. Grim Reaper is not inherently a cyber ninja. So no. But there will be ninjas with hoods and maybe a scythe-type weapon, so you could use your creativity. Alright, so that's that, and then the other thing I figure I should show you guys, because everybody likes Zelda. Tank Dempsey, I really couldn't care less. I am working on making a statue for Zelda in Ganondorf. I mean Link in Ganondorf. I do that so much to troll people, I actually said the wrong thing this time. So here's my low poly Ganondorf. John, I don't care. I'm not doing that. He's not a punk rocker. He's a cyberpunk ninja. Alright? We're not trying to look like Travis Baker or Barker or whatever the hell his name is. So there's my super low poly Ganondorf that's very, very early on. And then we also have a low poly Lonk. There's Lonk. Well, there you go, Marcus. I got you covered. Don't compare me, that annoying shitbag. What are you talking about? Travis Bickle? Nope. Okay. Is there anything else I should show you guys before we get back to work? I guess I could. What else could I show you? Captain Falcon. Needs more torso. Oh, cool, Nikolai. Thanks for coming here to let me know that I don't care what you have to say. Like, people show up for no reason just to get themselves kicked out. I've always found that funny. What do they think they're going to accomplish? Well, no problem, Joy's Radar. It's gonna be hard for me to never call you that. so there's Captain Falcon very early on. Oh, I forgot I did the work on the boots. Not bad. It's hyperbole. No, you just don't know what you're talking about. And you're probably stupid. What you get, folks, when you have bad parenting. You get kids that don't know how to behave. Oh yeah, I made a Battletoad too. Who doesn't like the Battletoads? So much work needs to be done on this, but it's okay for what it is so far. Oh yeah, I made this head too. A lot of people like this head too, but I mean I like it, but it doesn't really suit the thing. It doesn't look like a ninja. It's cool, but it doesn't look like a ninja. If I got rid of that though, like if I gave it new eyes, I could maybe... No, it doesn't look like a ninja. There's just no way around it. Not a ninja. What if I got rid of those two parts and sculpted the face over? Like some Cyberpunk type eye shit? I don't know. Maybe. There's one other one too. What was it? Hang on. This one. I was gonna make this oh my gosh. I was gonna originally make a character that's like an ex-mech suit pilot. So he's designed his ninja armor to look like a Gundam kinda. But not by name of course, because that's copyrighted. But I don't know if I'm gonna I'm probably not gonna continue this design. But I also made this head too. But yeah, somebody asked about how I start these. Let me see if I still have it in here somewhere. Every one of these files starts as a ball, and I sculpt it out by hand. I wonder if I have it anywhere. Maybe... No. I guess I'd probably deleted it. I want to try to find one so I can show you the process. One of these has got to have it in there. Because I can literally show you the entire process up to making the final version. If I can find a file that still has it. I might not be able to though. Although this one looks like I might. See all those undo steps? Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Retrieving 3,577 undo steps. A lot of steps. Alright, let's see if it's in here. I think so. Cross your fingers. Yep, there we go. Alright. So this one didn't start as a ball, it started as a head because I already sculpted the blank head to start from. So I took a ball, I sculpted a basic head. Okay, and then in order to turn that into a helmet, I kind of do this process right here. You can watch it. And then, once it gets to, like, that stage, then I go through and build out all the parts. Okay? And then I do this because it serves as a filler, piece. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I used that to fill in the gaps and things that I wanted just to be smooth. It's not supposed to be green. Why is it green? Who freaking turned it green? So that's the basic process for sculpting any one of these things. I can't show you the actual building of the hard pieces because each one is individual, but... Thanks, Joss. Is it Joss or Joe's? John, are you talking about this one? Because I haven't come up with a way to make it not suck. Although I kind of see, that's the thing, is I still kind of like it. As much as I freaking hate it, I still kind of like it. I don't know what to do. I could just cover the mouth up completely. Like, that might be sufficient. I was right, it is Joss, okay. This one was blue at one point. I don't know if that saves in the history, though. I went through a lot of iterations with this visor. You sure you're not talking about this one? I have another one, but it's not from early on. What the hell? How did that happen? You don't remember this? I didn't go see The Incredibles 2 because I'm an adult. How about this one? This doesn't have a visor if you're talking about this one. This is another one that I kind of got halfway with and didn't like it. But it could end up turning into something. Like, I was going for kind of like a samurai type look for the back part, but it just doesn't have the right look to it. It needs a lot of work to make it into something that's good. Or maybe I just do that and it's good right there. I don't know. You said blue visor. I swear to God you said blue visor. You might not have, but I thought you did. We may end up using this one, I don't know. I think if we do... All of his weights... What? What are you talking about? I think I might have just saved it. I think I just saved it. That's a very rewarding feeling. John, you said visor and you know it. Can't trust a ginger. I know what you're talking about. I will get it in a second. Yeah, we might end up using this. I kind of like it now. I mean, obviously I have to do more stuff to it. You lost all... What are you talking about? Lost all of what? What are you talking about? Listen, if I haven't reviewed it, I haven't seen it. Or I thought it was bad enough that I don't want to review it because the fanboys are not going to be worth talking to. It's one of those things. For instance, I saw... What's the, Equalizer? And it was really not good compared to the original. Or compared to the first one, so I didn't review that one. But generally speaking, I review what I see. I think if we're gonna crease it, we need to crease it like right here. Is that good? Is that cool? Kinda cool. I lost all of... I still want to know what you're talking about. I lost all of what? What did I lose? I'm going to see Mission Impossible tomorrow. I think. Ooh, what if I push these in? Most actors play the same person in every movie. I don't mind that. It was good in the first movie. In the second movie, they made it boring. I don't know, is that too much of a weird look for the visor? Like, I dig it, but I also don't. What if we did that instead? Nah. I don't know. I'll mess around with it another time. There it is. Alright. John wants to see the other head. I was actually working on that the other day. I need to redo it from scratch because I didn't do it in a good way. That's what led to the helmet I was working on when we started. Not helmet. Head. Ugh. Why didn't you get the SHFIW figures? They cost a lot. Half of them don't look good. The movie designs are boring as shit, other than Spider-Man and Iron Man. And even in that movie, Iron Man's suit is no good. So I didn't want to buy them. Oh, you want me to make it silver? I could do that. We could do that real quick. Where's my paintbrush? Oh, first we need to do this. Not gonna work perfectly because I haven't divided it yet. It's not gonna work at all, apparently. Oh, my bad. It'll work. No, it won't. I lied. Yeah, okay. This is nothing personal. How could it be personal? It's 100% personal. You asked if I've seen a movie. If I'm not answering personally, I can't answer your question. I have seen them. They're not very good. John, this is the head you wanted to talk about. I haven't done any more work on it because I don't know what to do with it. I need to rebuild it from scratch. Unless I just like throw this face mask. Nope, I still need to rebuild it because I don't have anything going on here. But what I could do potentially, I just take that and put it on one of the heads with hair. That might look cool. Who needs it? This guy would look cool with it. So would this guy. Let's put it on this guy. Matthew Maddox, you still need to tell me what the hell you were talking about. Talking about weights, and I lost all of it. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Let's see if this works. It's too big. Well, we can fix that. Yeah, it just doesn't have any shape to it. I don't like it. If we're gonna do anything with this type of look, I need to rebuild it. I don't particularly like it, though. Yeah, I don't know. What was I working on? Before I started showing everybody everything, what was I doing? Ooh, this head. I was working on this head, but we finished that. Okay. Oh, gosh, I need sleep. I kind of want to make a new chest. Why are you worried about that, Angel? Are you making action figures? you're making your own figures and you're worried about patents for articulation, there's no patent for ball pegs or pegs going through limb. Like, you can't patent something like that. They won't let you do it. That's why DC, Marvel, everybody's using the same type of joints. I mean, Hasbro, Mattel, half the other smaller brands. And then all of the imports are using the same type of joints there, too. It's not patented. Hey, Robbie, how's it going with you? I'm doing alright. I wish this file would load. There we go. So what I want to do, guys, is I think I want to sculpt a new chest. Based on this look. I'm going to show you the look. Not based on it completely, but I want to have... Uh-oh. Too many things are on there at once. It's not what I wanted to see. Oh, I changed it. Dang it. I want these swoops with this chunk right here. Okay, whatever. Let's just let's go to this is where the body started, by the way. Yeah, I have to do that too, but making a belt's boring. I don't really feel like doing it. If I finish the figure, I'll be doing a lot more than reviewing it. Oh, someone asked about my early work. I sculpted this back when I very first started ZBrush. Like the very beginning. This right here. But my very first thing, I might as well show this to you real quick. This is my very first project I ever did. This is what I made when I got the trial of ZBrush. I sculpted this. This is when I was just trying to cut my teeth to see if I had what it takes to sculpt in ZBrush. And I think I do. I think it turned out pretty cool. Obviously it's not great, but it's not bad for the first thing I ever sculpted. And then I didn't touch ZBrush again for another year or so. I really do like a lot of this sculpt a lot. Kind of miss working on this. Anyway, I made that, and then a year later, because I just kind of didn't do anything with it, I made this. And this Wolverine head and the body I just showed you were both made about the same time, and that's really when I started doing this, which was about a year and a half ago now. That's it. Yeah, you guys have basically seen live everything I've ever done on ZBrush. And there's my Wolverine head, which is the same head that I got printed and made the, and sold the heads. This was such a nightmare for me to make because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh my god, it was terrible. I had no idea how to do it when I was making this. So what I did is I connected just a big, like a big sheet of stuff to the head. I just kept trimming it and nudging it and moving it and trying to fill it in and reshape it. You can see it's kind of lumpy here. Like, you can't tell that it's lumpy in the actual final product, but the ear itself is kind of lumpy. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, you can't really tell. There, that's a good angle. See how it's got the lumps in it? That was such a nightmare when I didn't know what I was doing. But we got it worked out. Thanks, Alex Everett, Bust Videos. Anywho, that all happened at the same time as this body, and then you guys have seen basically, practically speaking, everything since. So I've been doing this for about a year and a half. Alright, so what we're going to do here is sculpt a new torso. We're just going to sculpt right on top of this because why not? We're going to Dynamesh. We're going to cut off the torso, of course, and then we're going to bring it onto the other file. And I'll have to separate the torso, the top from the bottom. Well, it's definitely not copyright or trademark, because it's not that kind of thing. But he really doesn't need to see an attorney. I'll worry about the back later. Okay, so I know I want like some... Are you stating or asking Leo Kwan? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're doing there. All right. And then I think I want to have a piece that's like... So the creative side of this, guys, takes a long time. Like that head that you saw me roll all the way back and then all the way forward again. It's not that fast, IRL. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, Bog. But for what he's talking about, he doesn't need to do that. He really doesn't. My final thoughts on the third trailer of Venom. I've only seen one trailer of Venom. Oh, I don't have any. I don't really like the way that looks, but we'll see. We'll run with it for now. I mean, I have to do a lot of reshaping and everything anyway, but this is just... I always get it started really rough, like... So what I'm gonna do is just do the upper torso for now, and then we'll cut it off, and then we'll do the lower torso as a separate piece. Customs don't really apply to making a production line of figures. It depends what he's actually trying to make, though. Customs are considered art, one-offs. Not the same thing as producing a line. So, like I said, it really depends on what he's actually trying to do. But if you're actually trying to produce something, then I'm not helping you because you're the competition. I'm not joking. I was joking a little. I had a design in my head and I totally lost it as I started. Damn it. Hate it when that happens, which is every time. That's kind of a cool look. I like that. We'll keep it. How much per figure for, like, the Kickstarter that I don't have started yet? Or what are we talking about here? Oh, I'm not making a custom. So for this stage of the process, for those of you who haven't been here a bunch before, I work really fast and loose and just kind of keep going until I come up with something I like. It's just been about a year and a half. Something like that. Not counting that year where I didn't use it at all, after I made that first head during the trial software. I don't really count that first I don't know, couple of weeks where I was just putzing around making that head sculpt. Well, for this line of figures, I'm hoping to have the Kickstarter at around $40 to $60 to buy in for one of the figures. But I don't know if that's going to be a thing, for sure. Yeah, I haven't really done too much to start assigning what it looks like. But okay. I was actually going for RoboCop on this one, so that hurts my feelings. I'm joking. I'm only joking. You think it looks like RoboCop? I think it looks like more of like, I don't know, Mark Wahlberg if he was the Terminator. That's what I was kind of envisioning. Bulldog, I see it. I see it. Here. Oh, that's funny. I'm glad you pointed that out. That made me happy. Oh, man. I don't know why I appreciate that so much. Oh. I didn't even mean to do that, and it looks so much like it. Oh, that brought a tear to my eye. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't like this spot down here. I need to figure out what to do about that. Let's work on the back for a minute. It's good to bounce around. It allows you to see things differently than you were maybe while you were first looking at them. This will all get adjusted, of course, for the articulation. No idea what you're talking about there. I have not seen the new Venom trailer. I should put that in the title, I guess. People keep asking me about it. I haven't seen it. I think... This isn't really what I had planned at all, but then again, nothing I've made turned out the way I planned it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll run with it for now. I don't think I like that chest piece. Let's take it off. Let's get rid of it. Ooh, I think I know what might look cool. Maybe. Micah Fuller is apparently on a first-name basis with Tony Stark, just in case anybody was wondering. But doesn't seem to know what he looks like, so there is that. But why would you comment on it while I'm still working on it? I think I want to do this. No, I don't. No, I don't like that at all. I should not do it that way. Obviously, I won't be using these arms for anything other than just having some arms there to give myself an idea of what I want to do. So I just need to get them kind of the right shape, as if I was doing the articulation. That way, when I bring the body over, the torso over to the other document, it will fit better. It'll be easier for me to move things around. Ooh, maybe that'll look cool. Guys, I had to go pee. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. Generally for shading, you want to go warmer and darker for like flesh tones. Oh, come on. Hey, don't scratch my chair. Crazy cat. Stop. Just jump up if you want attention. Stop trying to ruin my chair. I don't like the chest at all. Hey, you want to jump up here? Hey, come on. Stop clawing at stuff. Just jump up. You guys want to see the cat? I have two cats that drip when they start purring, and this is one of them. You're a good kitty, but you're getting me all slobbery. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do. Let's just fill that part in for now. Nope, don't lick me. Stop licking me. Hey, Dank Sand. Not making this for you. Not specifically. No, stop. Yeah, that's a common thing for cats, John. Yeah, no, not at a certain age. Mine have done it for forever. They've always done it. Whoa, that's a lot deeper than I thought. That's... never mind. Not gonna make that joke. Yep, I have one that's really bad like that too. He just goes crazy. There we go. The Blob needs his own movie? You think? It's gonna be a tough sell, I think, bud. No. Just because it's common doesn't mean it's supposed to happen. I mean, it's just something that happens. You didn't upset me. I'm so tired of everybody saying as soon as you disagree with them that you're upset or they offended you. Like, that's not how the real world works. You don't get to just discount something somebody says because you claim they're upset. Oh, the cat's leaving. Oh, man, sometimes you just need to change positions. You know? No, the cat's not upset. She just, she left because she heard the other cats doing something. Hey!
Trimpinator, there's your knee. Cheers, Anthony. Haha.
What are you talking about? I just like to change positions sometimes and stretch out. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for the donation. Oh, your name is Dank Saiyan? Did I call you Dark Saiyan? I think I did. Ugh. This is actually incredibly uncomfortable, believe it or not. I'm just too big to fit this way.
10 out of 10 stream.
Well, thanks. Okay, I can't sit like this anymore. It hurts. It hurts. We're gonna run over a little bit because I want to get this a little bit more finished up before I call it a night. Not a lot, so if you have plans, I'm not gonna mess your plans up, unless your plan is to stop as soon as the stream normally ends. Then I'll be messing your plans up. Some stills of action figures? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about because of the theme. I gotcha. I get it. I am so freaking hungry right now. And of course, it's one of the nights where I'm going over the allotted time slot. We're starting to get some shape. I think this will look better if I round it out. Now, for those of you that are new to this stage, I don't have to get it particularly precise because I'm going to be rebuilding it to have perfectly clean edges later anyway. But I like to get it pretty close, it makes it easier. And it helps me in the creative aspect of it. Yeah, Sponge made it. If I wasn't running over tonight, you might have missed it completely. They normally start a few minutes early and end a few minutes early. I don't know if I'm sold on the tubers over here. Alright guys, we're gonna call it there, and then we'll pick this up tomorrow. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I definitely appreciate it, and I will be back tomorrow, again, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night. Don't forget to get your pets spayed and neutered. Be awesome to each other. You know, all that good stuff. Take it easy, guys. See you around.